Well, greetings to all of the traders out there and to the audience at large. All right, I'm coming now with a video here just demonstrating the basic fundamentals and binary options, which I pretty much started to pick up and learn. So I'm going to go through and explain a few trades that I made. And the asset right now is, of course, Alibaba OTC. All right, and I placed the trade, and I'm actually in the middle of it. So we're going through it here right now. As you can see, I see the ceiling here, and here's the floor. So with that ceiling here, I put in a sell for 225. Oh, wrong one. Excuse me. But yeah, I put in a sell there for 225. And so that's, obviously that's where the price is going. It's going to go down. All right, excuse the folks here, messing with the lighting there. All right, it's going to go down. All right, it's coming down right there. All right, so let's continue here. All right, so that was profit, and it's still going down. So we can see the floor and the ceiling. So we check 15 minutes at the global. See it's uptrending there. Checking to see how high it's probably going to go up. And how high is that ceiling? Looks like that ceiling is pretty far up there. All right, that's the ceiling. Okay, see it's touching the ceiling there. All right, so yeah, it's touching the ceiling. You see. All right, so we have pause it right here. Well, let's go back. All right. Okay. So I have a ceiling right there. I have a ceiling right there, and it looks like a tight floor. There's a floor at the bottom, so it's a pretty tight spot. Okay, but that's just on the global, on the larger time frame. Okay, so continue on here, reacting. All right, so I change over to a different market here, try to find something stronger. I want to try to find big candles in these markets. Big candles. These are pretty big candles, 1 minute. Okay, trying to look for something really clear and obvious from the floor and the ceiling. How far that price is going to go up, how far it's going to go down. All right, trying advanced micro devices. Okay. Candles a little small, need some big candles here. All right, so these candles are in the middle. They're not really too strong, but it looks like there's an obvious floor and ceiling right here. You got obvious floor and a ceiling. All right, no brainer. Call it no brainer trading. All right, so we got the ceiling on the downtrend right there, and we got the floor right there. All right, so there's your ceiling right there where I showed. So double checking, looking at, again, not the strongest. It's a little tight, little small candle side by side, but trading consolidation can work. So it looks like it's turning around now. So I think I'm going to place a sell here. Let's place a sell here. All right, so it's with small candles like these, you don't have a whole lot of momentum for one side or the other. So it's a little bit more sporadic. But even in a situation like this, the market can tell you an obvious direction and where it's going to go in. So this is going to miss because it's a little too early. So that is going to miss. All right, so it's going back up to the ceiling. Okay, but I still believe in this market. We're going to try again for another sell. Just checking the market. All right, so probably the next candle, we're going to try it again. All right, all right, I believe this is a turnaround. It's bouncing off rejecting off the ceiling. Okay, so that's a little bit stronger. You see that? So we have this floor here. That's where I'm observing here, where the price and market's telling me it's going. As far as it's gonna go, right up in there. As you can see the downtrend there and the floor there. All right, we'll do another one here. All right, let's change markers because let's try to find something with bigger candles. Okay, so you tell me, guys, where do you see the floor and ceiling? Let's try that one. Candles small. Let's move on to bigger, better things. Let's stretch it out a little bit. Okay. This one, the candles, a little wicky. It's a lot of resistance and decisiveness there. Candles a little bigger. Okay. All right. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, this one here looks like it could probably go up a little bit more, but I'm not sure if it's just not a no-brainer to me. It's like almost 50-50, and I don't want to really trade in 50-50s. The market's all about getting the highest probability in your prediction. All right, so this is better. Like, look at the size of these candles. You know, uh, right up in here. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, right up in there. See the candles right up in here. Right under the right size candle. So we got your ceiling here, floor here. So you see this is going up here, but look at all of that is cutting off, Potentially could reach up to here, of course, right? But we right here. All right, let's close this out. So I'm going to do what? What am I going to do? All right, now the size of these right here is not bad. I would like to see those candles a little bit larger, but we're going to see a demonstration in a moment that it still works. Here is your ceiling. Okay, now we're getting all that resistance here. Look at those wicks. Okay, and you drive that all the way across here. I think you go no further. You go no further. Come on down. Come on. Yeah, get on down there, Bo. Get on down there. Okay, no indicators. Market is telling me its direction. Let's go for it. Come on. Give me. There you go. Oh, you want to fight against me, huh? Okay. All right. I'm just doing, if you see the time I'm just doing the 45 seconds, you know. In these type of markets anyway, I don't believe you need as much time. Okay, mostly sells today. Mostly sells. All right, so there you have it. 2 profits, 1 loss, and a profit. So that's pretty well done. So this is what it is. I would like to upload more of these type of videos. So this way we could we can grow this channel out, and many of you that are interested in getting into this type of business, I believe we can make this a business, and we can do live streams, and we can build this channel up. I'm looking to get, once we can get to 1,000 subscribers, we can definitely start going to with the real money demonstrations. I would certainly love to do that. Put in the comments your input on your trading experience, and I certainly plan to upload more in the future. And I can also speak on some experiences about other business models of investing or even doing sales in relation to the first video I posted. Okay, so this is hopefully the first of many. We'll be back at it come the future.